Let's talk about setting scenes in GoGuardian. There will be times in your class that you want to allow students to go to only a specific set of websites, or there may be times that you wish to prevent students from going to a specific set of websites. To do these tasks, you want to set a scene in GoGuardian. To begin with, you click on Scenes in the left-hand menu bar. And then you're given two options. An allowed website list is where you can create a list of websites that the students are only allowed to visit. So you give them a list of 3, 4, maybe 5 websites, and any other websites are automatically blocked. You can also limit the amount of tabs on the allowed websites list. This is great when you're setting a scene for testing. The other option you have on the right is the blocked websites list. This is what I tend to use every day in class because there's a list of gaming sites and other websites that I don't want the students to visit. So I create a list of these websites and it automatically blocks the students from visiting them during the time that GoGuardian's running in my class. So let me show you how you would create a blocked websites list. To create a blocked websites list, you would click Create List. You would name this list. You can add a description if you want. You can choose a color. And then you're going to come up to the top and click Next. Now from here, you list exactly the website or keywords that you want to block. For example, one of the popular websites is coolmathgames.com. Now I can type in coolmathgames.com, click search, and here it pops up. So I'm just going to click Add. And now you can see that over here in my blocked list, Cool Math Games pops up. I can go through and block as many websites as I want. I could also go through and let's say that I wanted to block Minecraft. I could type in Minecraft, search that keyword, and it would give me all sorts of websites that have to do with Minecraft. And from there, I could go through and block those by adding them to my list. Now, you can also set a tab limit for students. So let's say we're working in class and I really think they should only have 3 or 4 tabs open at a time. I could say you only get to open 3 tabs, and then I can click Save. There are some other options that you can use here. I'm not going to get into them on this tutorial, but feel free to explore those on your own time. Once I've got the websites I want blocked and I've set my tab limits, then I click Save. And now I have that list. Once I've started a class, I can change the scenes in the class so that students are blocked from going to a specific scene. If I decide that I don't need that website list anymore, I just click on the Settings tab. I can click Delete, and I can delete the settings. If at a later time I find another website I want to add, I click on Settings, I click Edit, and then I can go back in and add those new websites. The process is similar for an allowed website list. The difference is you're going to add websites that you want to let the students go to and remove websites that you don't. So for example, I have an aware exams list set up, and you can see that I have the 2 websites that students need to access to go and take their class assessments. I have a little star in front of these because that star indicates that any website that begins with this web address will be allowed. It doesn't matter what comes after this backslash, anything after that backslash would be allowed. If I didn't have the star, then only that website would be allowed and nothing else with additional material behind it. So setting up an allowed websites list for testing requires that you use this little star to make sure that any of those pages that pop up are allowed. You'll notice I've set a tab limit here. So when the students are in this allowed websites list, they can only go to sites that begin with these 2 websites. So that's a crash course into how to set a scene, but they're especially helpful in class to help keep students on task and keep them from getting off task on their favorite gaming websites. Now, I should note, it doesn't block everything, but it gets quite a bit and it helps the kids know that you're always watching what they're doing. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.